Only thing is I don't know how long it takes for me to go from here back to Andheri. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that worries me. Otherwise, I'm here. I mean, right? I mean, so this is what we wanted to just briefly mention. And Aarti, the next thing is introduction, briefing. Right. So I think the next item on the agenda would be, yeah. So you want me to put this on? No choice. Okay. Shall I put this on as well? I mean, this is not required. Both. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with a brief round of introductions, and I think we would also like to ask the entrepreneurs what their ventures are and what do they do, what kind of products. I mean, very brief, just 2 minutes when it comes to the entrepreneurs. The faculty can introduce themselves. We can start with Tasneem. Please be seated.
I would want to respect you, so I'm standing, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, dear friends. I'm Tasneem Mesiwala. And as far as my introduction goes, I've been around 16 years in corporates, Reliance Industries mainly, and Loop Mobile. I resigned last year as the head sales HNI from Loop Mobile, and I pursue training now with management institutes, and I'm a soft skill trainer. And this Jan, we started an international school in Colaba. I'm a director as well for babies by the name of Sarah International, and we are affiliated to Singapore. It was more like a crash course, what I did in my management in JPIMS that I want to cover up in 3 days. So I'm with you, sir, here. Thank you so much, and we'll have a brilliant session together. Thank you.
Take the seat.
Good morning. I am Sampath from Salem Sona College of Technology. I focus on the budding engineers towards entrepreneurship by way of conducting programs, and creativity and innovation is the main focus which I do. I am here for networking and learning.
Good morning. My name is Manisha Rajadeksha. I'm an associate professor of international business at ITM Business School in Kharghar, Mumbai. I'm more of an adjunct faculty because I teach only twice a week. I'm also a consultant. My main purpose of coming for this workshop is actually see how I can encourage women entrepreneurs to market their ideas. I generally see a lot of hesitancy amongst women entrepreneurs, although they have brilliant ideas, in terms of really implementing those ideas and getting into the marketplace is one major challenge for most of the young women. And hence my interest is to see how I can take some of these learnings back to the business school and also to
there is likely to be a higher alarm call this time between 10:30 and onwards. Please ignore the call. The fire brigade people have come for some mass relief.
Okay. So I'm here to share my experiences and also learn from these 3 days. Thank you.
Very good morning to one and all present here. This is Dr. Vanita Joshi. I am serving as Associate Professor in Sanghavi Institute of Management and Science, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Well, I've been into CADS from last 10 years. Initiated my career as trainee software developer, then I've shifted to because I wanted a bit interactive kind of profile where I was not suiting well to software development only. From last more than you can say 3 years, I've been looking after the entrepreneurship ecosystem development in the campus and serving as a chairperson of NN committee in my campus. One of the basic reasons for me being here is like when it comes to judging viable business idea or products, it is difficult to market it or make people aware about the new innovation and all. So there where I thought I should be a part of this program and should learn how budding entrepreneurs, specifically students, can go for publicizing or making their ideas commercialized in the market, especially cities like Indore. Thank you.
Morning everyone, I'm Radha. I'm with the KJ Somaiya Institute of Management Studies and Research, Bombay. I teach entrepreneurship on campus. Core subject of entrepreneurship I teach, but we are introducing Marketing New Ventures program. I'm a layman where marketing is concerned, so 3 days would probably help me to a certain extent.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Poonam Chauhan. I'm also from KG Somaiya Institute of Management Studies. I am a faculty in marketing and international business. My PhD is in the area of women cooperatives, and that has been my first exposure to how entrepreneurship or capacity building at a lower socioeconomic stratas can be very, very profitable. And my colleague Dr. Radha initiated this new course in our institute, which is getting good response from students, and she has brought me here to to fine-tune this program so that we can deliver it in a more effective manner in our college. So my main objective is that.
Hi, I'm Rekha Srivastava from Central Institute of Management. I'm taking HR related subjects there. So this workshop, let's see how it helps me in my subject and young entrepreneurs.
Good morning everyone, I am Sachin. I am from Automobile Institute of Electronic Engineering and Computer Technology from Bombay. I am here for basically learning and networking.
Hello, I am Sukanya Kulkarni from Sardar Patel Institute of Technology. We have actually an IEDC center in our college, and we have a few DST sponsored projects on which our students are working. And also we have set up an incubation center wherein right now one of our alumni has a startup over there. So we thought that we could assist him further by knowing more about the marketing strategy. That's all.
Good morning everyone, this is Manoj Meena, and I am running a startup in IIT Bombay. So it is called Atombug Technologies, and I along with some of my friends from IIT started this startup 1 year back just after graduation in 2011. And it is actually a product-based company, and we developed this product in last 1 year. And the product is ready, and this product comes in high-tech product profile, which is used in research labs around all over in all institutes, research institutes. But we don't know how to market. Actually, we are facing lots of problems in marketing this product. So I'm here to learn how to market the product. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Rahul. I'm from Jain College. I just graduated, and we have our own venture called Graffiti. It's about creating customized hand-painted shoes. So the idea is great according to us. So I'm here to learn how to make the most of the idea and get the best out of it.
Good morning everybody. I'm Prema. I'm also working with KJ Simpson Management Institute. I also teach entrepreneurship. So one of the objectives is to add on to my syllabus, my courseware, this particular aspect. And secondly, my PhD is again in microfinance. So I'm also interested in finding out that how to do marketing for group enterprises and specifically for micro women enterprises.
Udya, I have a very abstract background. During my graduation is very confined to a very small location of Jharkhand. And after my graduation, I myself dreamed to be an entrepreneur. Certain financial problems were there. I started my own setup that was named Adcon. I contested for Power of Ideas, went to the final rounds, but couldn't attend the Delhi session, that is why I lost. After that, I decided to join corporate sector. I started my career as a sales consultant and finally rose up to the area sales manager for Unified Council for 6 years. Finally, in 2009, I post-graduated in humanities, completely different from entrepreneurship, and joined Bengal College of Engineering and Technology as a lecturer. In 2010, I was given the chair of entrepreneurship EDC cell as a chief coordinator, as well as I was inducted with ENIL. I couldn't myself become an entrepreneur, but there is something emotional. And finally, I plunged into this section, and now I am having 3 EDCs in our own corporate. One is our women's college, that is the only college in the entire Eastern India. We are having an independent EDC there. They have also got funds, and recently they are going to be a member of ENIL within this week. We have already associated another pharmacy college, so 3 colleges under me. I have got a lot of students. My dream is to make them become entrepreneurs, to fulfill my own emotional background. That's all.
Very good morning. I'm Rakhi Sharma from Jai Hind College. I teach entrepreneurship, and ours is an undergraduate college. But yes, when it comes to ideas, we really have very good ideas, and now finally they are turning as startups. We also have designed with the help of NEN elementary course, and now we are working on our advanced course for students and the student startups. Somewhere there is a need to know more about market, as what we just realized, and yes, we know that it's so important. So the basic reason is these are the two reasons why I am attending this workshop. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Faraz. I'm the co-founder of JobInsight.com. Our website it's going to be live in a few weeks, and it's focused on user-generated job reviews. My entire passion has been driven out of the fact that when we graduated, there was a lot of there was lack of knowledge and lack of awareness about which industries we should be working in, which company would be good for us. What are we actually getting into, because job descriptions were very generic, and I was placement head of Jai Hind at that time, and I realized the confusion students, between 21 and 25, the confusion that people have in what industry to go to. So we thought we need to make people more aware about this, and that's why we started Job Insight. Other than that, I was working for 3 years in investment banking. My two partners are from the consulting background and solar energy, and I'm also visiting faculty at Jai Hind College. So I'm really looking forward to learn about marketing, because a lot of my background has been in finance, and I'm also looking to network with some of the teachers, because I've just started off as a professor myself. So that'd be really great, to understand. I've got a long way to go there as well.
I think, can we start? Okay, I just forgot to ask, tell you one more objective we have of this program. Generally, NEN has this idea of training the trainers. So some of you can actually, take some of the ideas from this course and maybe launch your own courses or maybe do your own workshops. I think that will be a wonderful thing, because, that way we will be able to spread the word around and, teach this particular course or conduct a workshop to maybe a lot of entrepreneurs and other faculty members as well. So I think if that objective is served, I think we will be serving the larger interests of the community as well, right? So this I thought I should just mention while we are on the subject. Thanks again for the introduction, and a varied and a very diversified group here: entrepreneurs, faculty members. I think people from engineering colleges, people heading incubation centers. I think it's going to be quite a challenge trying to really, pitch my talk to all the people so that I'm able to sort of, meet all your expectations. But we will make an attempt. That's the best I can do. I can promise you that we will try to make this all the sessions as interesting as possible and as useful as possible. I think that's something that we have set for ourselves as our objective. I think there's going to be a slight change in the schedule. I think the entrepreneurs talk would be in the afternoon. So if you look at the schedule, I think we had from 10 to 11 interview with the entrepreneur. Now that got postponed to afternoon, and we will straight away launch into the next session, which is understanding customers. Right? Quickly, let me tell you, the objectives of this session are essentially that the most important thing that any marketer, or for that matter an entrepreneur, has to do is to understand who is our customer, what do they do, why do they buy, and several other questions, which I think once we understand the customer, half the battle is won. Because then all your marketing plans and everything else will depend upon understanding the customers. Like I told you in the very beginning itself, most entrepreneurs normally jump into the market. I'll just switch this. I think one of the shocks is that I'm supposed to only be tethered to this particular thing, and I have a radius that I need to cover. So I just can't move out of this particular radius. Maybe this is my comfort zone, I guess. Whatever you look at. The idea is that now that we don't have the first session, which would have set the tone for the rest of the program, doesn't matter, that we will get straight away into understanding the customers. Like I said, the most important thing that most entrepreneurs normally miss is that they're so fascinated with the idea that they think the world has to accept this. There's no other way that the product can go. The only thing that will happen is the minute I go to the market with this particular product, people will say, where were you all this while? I mean, we have been looking for this kind of a product. Now, believe me, I mean, this is a common notion that every entrepreneur has. And they're so fascinated with the product that once the product doesn't take off, they think the rest of the world is stupid. People just won't even understand that here is a fantastic product and, people are not even willing to buy. I think that's a common, mistake that most entrepreneurs do, because they jump into the market with a fantastic idea as per, as what they think it is, but it's not generally true. I mean, the consumers have a different idea about what the product is. And this is where there's a mismatch of expectations and people get disappointed, they lose a lot of money in the process, and then they say that, maybe, we should have done it differently. Instead, I think it's a better idea that we know, in fact, there are several textbooks which are written on consumer behavior, how people take decisions to buy. This is common knowledge, this is in the public domain, I don't need to talk about it. And I'm sure most of you faculty members would have taught this umpteen number of times, understood what consumer behavior is. And a lot of times, people can tell why people will buy. But I would like to really take a different approach and probably, go like googly now and say, why do people don't buy your products? Believe me, if you know the darker side of the story, then the other side is much more pleasant. So this is where we will try to focus on why do people don't buy a product. It's a very fascinating, concept. I was going through an article, and I felt this is one thing I should really discuss in this particular class of understanding customers, and more important is why they don't buy in the first place. And I think once we know that, the rest of it is just a cakewalk. Believe me, marketing becomes a lot more easier, because then we have an idea of what works and why it doesn't work. So let me just go with the basic notion. I don't know how many of you heard about this particular person called Everett Rogers. He is the one who first propagated this theory of diffusion of innovation.